Hello! 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 It's Andrew. Pulled the mic away for that one guy who said that I made his ears bleed. Fucking dick. Hope your ears feel good now, asshole. Won't feel good once I stick my... Anyways, yeah, I got myself a brand new haircut. You know what's kind of weird about it is that I did it myself, actually. Because I went crazy one day and just my brain just snapped and decided I was going to cut off all the hair on the sides and mohawk because I'm so punk. So, yeah.
Bitches love my haircut, and if they don't, fucking skanks.
I mean, the bitches love my new haircut. You know what's weird? It's Johnny, my teammate, told me I look like the dude from American Idol. Maybe. You know what I mean? It kind of weirds me out, because now I'm watching American Idol, and it's like watching myself up there singing. He doesn't sing nearly as good as I do. Ba-la-la-la-la. Bitches do love my new haircut. I'm going to talk about what I think is the new big thing, and that's Flamvells. But before I get into that, I want to give a big thanks to Doc at Team Blitzkrieg and all the subscribers that came over after he gave me that shout out because I went from having like 30 subscribers to having like 60. So thanks a bunch. Let's become a even bigger YouTube celebrity than I already am, which is already pretty big. Can't be too popular. I'm trying though. I'm going to try. I got new subscribers thanks to you, Doc. You know. Love the shout out, so I'm going to go ahead and give you a shout out on the link over there. You should check him out. He's got some really good deck ideas. He's got some good opinions. You want to get a little bit better at the game? Watch some of his videos. Pretty good. Anyways, today I'm going to talk about what I think is the next big thing. I've been playing it lately. I really like it. A lot of people have been playing it in what's considered now the top tier deck, and that's Flamvells. Now, I'm not a big fan of Flamvell Cat. It's Cat decks these days are a little too inconsistent for me. Now, I used to love Cat. Last Nationals, I ran it, and that was one of my favorite decks. Now, it's really a consistent combo-based deck, in my opinion. In my opinion, just saying. But I still like the Flamevell engine. I think that's actually what's putting it over the top, and I think it could be abused more than it's being abused now. This has been seen a little bit of play. A lot of people did Flamevell Lightsworn, blah, 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 but now it's becoming big in Synchro Cat. Why? Because people steal my ideas. Just kidding. I didn't come up with the idea of any cat. But I come up with every other idea that anyone has ever played. Ever. I need a shirt that says that. Speaking of which, giving a shout out to Game Time, the team sponsors. What time is it? I always have people tell me random jokes like 5:30. As if I know what they're talking about, and then 30 minutes later when I'm driving home, I'm like, oh, that's what that homeless guy meant. Oh. At least he put his penis away after he said it. So Flamvells. I just basically stuck them in that Salvadad deck I was showing you guys in the last YouTube video. Kind of just seeing how it feels. Playing some more Just the Tip. I already done that joke. Note to self, no more Just the Tip jokes. Unless it's to hot chicks or 15-year-old chicks. I decided that, you know, if I can mill Deco Salvo and do cool things, why can't I mill Flamvells and use Rekindling as a bigger teleport? To get 4 stars, get Fire Dog, get some cool stuff off. And the deck's been testing amazing. The deck's been testing great. Flamvells are fantastic with Treeborn Frog because Magician can turn into a 1-card 5-star synchro. The milling obviously can put me together, put a Stardust on the field very quickly. It can finish games off, which is honestly I've been winning the most, which is with a Rekindling for game. If nothing else, I still have my Salvo Deco Kai's Frog stuff to back up if I draw bad. And what's the stuff I can draw bad? A 4-star 1900 monster? A 4-star tuner? I mean, really the worst part of it is drawing too many Rekindlings early. And if I do that, honestly, I probably win. So it's pretty cool. Not sure if I want to do a deck profile yet. I hate to hold out on you guys, but I might take it to New Jersey if I decide to go, because it's been smashing Synchro Cat. And Flamevell Cat's the new big thing. But let's talk about why Flamvells are so good. Obviously, the Rekindling to 8 stars, it's really just the Rekindling. Rekindling is a return from a different dimension, because the reason we used to use return from a different dimension is in our return dad decks to bring back Malplague, maybe a Valley if we were lucky. Now, you can do the same thing, except save yourself the life points and do it a turn earlier, because it's a spell card. There's no drawback to the card, except from the fact that you might not be able to play it, which is why you either play Heavy Mill, which is what Synchro Cat's trying to do now with Raikos and Hamsters, or you just kind of use it with random stuff that you can Synchro with anyways, which is what Synchro Cat does too, by using Magicians with Spies and using Fire Dogs to try and put Stardust quickly on the field. This, to me, is the engine of this format. I don't know anything about Affinities. I know what it does, but I haven't built the deck, so I'm not going to let my brain pour out of my ears and jump on the shouting bandwagons. I'm going to test it actually probably for a video on either next week or later this week, so that maybe I can give you guys some insight, you know, that of someone who's tried to put the deck together. It's hard though, because I can't put it on YVD because the cards aren't released yet on it. But hopefully I can do that later. But until then, until we get this either uber massive broken deck or completely overhyped deck, this is the guy. Because it's consistent, it OTKs, and it's fun to play. And it already fits well with a lot of the engines. With the format having slowed down, Stardust is huge. With Honest down, Stardust is so big. Everything's about Stardust. Which brings me to my next point. Another big tech this format that everyone should probably be playing is Dimensional Prison. Because Stardust is becoming huge. Not just because of Starlight Road, but just because this Flamevell engine becoming so popular is making Stardust see a ton of play. Everyone loves it, can drop Stardust and drop it quickly, and this is the best answer you can have. And now that it's cheap, there's really no reason for you not to be at least running or testing a couple. So that's something that you guys should definitely be trying out. It's something that I am having very, very much success with. And then here's a card that I think is going to pop up that people know about, kind of use, kind of like, but I think are still underestimating, which is my Body as a Shield. The thing is that everyone and their mother is maining double bottomless Torrential Mirror Force. And a lot of people are trying to use Starlight Road as a kind of mini counter to it, because the idea of +1ing a Stardust just blows minds. But this card has a lot more utility, because not only do they not have to try and destroy 2 cards, but you can use it on your turn. And it sets up big pushes nicely. It doesn't even have to OTK. If you can get a Fire Dog attack off with this, having dodged a Bottomless or dodged a Mirror Force, you're setting yourself up to win the game, especially if you run Deep Prisons and Mirror Forces like I do. I went from getting myself smashed by Synchro Cat to 2-0ing it over and over with this card. And you would think this card's not even that good against Synchro Cat. I didn't even use it against Arcanite Magician. It was just from being able to push at the right times and having more control over the game. Anyways, that's just a few of the card techs I thought you guys should know about right now, or at least my opinion of it, if you want to hear it, which you obviously do because you made it to like 10 minutes of my video. So the joke's on you. I just wasted 10 minutes of your life. Bam. But thanks for watching. Hopefully I can post something on Infernity. You know what would really help too? Post your, test it yourself. Build some proxy decks out, test Infernities, find out for yourself. So many of these guys on Pojo and Duelist Grounds will walk around like they know what they're talking about, and they really don't. Some do, but most do not. Most of the time you can figure this stuff out in yourself and figure out what's good just by yourself. So proxy the deck out yourself. See if you can do anything with it. See if you can OTK with it and see if it's really as good as everyone says. Keep in mind, your build could be improved by somebody and it could become tier 1, but at least find out if it's, you can at least find out if it's already broken. So try it out. Let me know. I'll let you know. We'll let each other know. Things will be great. That's it for me. Dr. Droo signing out.
Fucking Jaeger bombs, Jaeger bombs, Jaeger bombs, fucking Jaeger bombs, Jaeger bombs, Jaeger bombs. Jaeger bombs.